Hey everybody, welcome to Mom Plays. I'm Mom, hello, and welcome to another Mom Mods. This one is going to be Skyrim and Fallout 4, and we're going to take a look at the Creation Club and what's in the Creation Club. I think it's been out for a month or so, and of course there's been a lot of criticism of Creation Club, and we're going to kind of look at what's going on in here and talk about Creation Club. So, right now, it is October 13th. Unlucky. It's October 13th, 2017, and Creation Club has been out for about a month, maybe just a little bit more, maybe just a little bit less, I can't quite remember. And basically this is Bethesda's way of showcasing different mods from different modders, and also, according to Bethesda, is a way for them to pay modders. Apparently a modder can apply to be a part of the Creator Club and make mods for these two games, and they will get paid. According to Bethesda, it's not pay when mod's done. They start getting paid when the proposal is accepted by Bethesda, apparently, which is great. Paying modders is great. I think it's great. Problems with that, though, and we're going to talk about those after we look at what is in the Creation Club for Skyrim and for Fallout 4. So right now, featured is survival mode, which we looked at in the last Mom mods, and I think that's really cool. I know that there's a mod out there, it's free, obviously, called, I believe, Frostfall, that does pretty much the same thing. Survival mode was out for free for the first week that it was out, and so I grabbed it. I will grab everything that's free. I mean, you might as well, it's free, right? So what else are they featuring? They're featuring Ruin's Edge. Wield this deadly dark bow, favored weapon of Syl, the Duchess of Dementia. Each arrow shot has the chance to cast a spell like Paralyze, Silence, Demoralize, or Frenzy. Creation is obtained through a quest, so there's a quest that's attached to this. This is the first time we've heard about Syl, the Duchess of Dementia, so I'm going to go ahead and say not canon. Here is the Divine Crusader, which is also featured. Now you too can wield the powerful equipment of the Divine Crusader. Pelinal Whitestraight, once reserved only for the Knights of the Nine. Well, the Knights of the Nine do not factor in to Skyrim at all in the Skyrim part of the lore. I know that they are in, is it Morrowind, or is it was a DLC for Oblivion. So possibly could show up in Skyrim, but I know that was an Oblivion thing. Plague of the Dead. In Skyrim, when the sun falls, the dead rise. Beat back the zombie hordes and retrieve valuable mort flesh. Creations appear at night at certain locations in the world and through a quest. So, okay, mort flesh is available. I can't remember if it's available in the Elder Scrolls Online. I want to say it sounds like I've collected it, possibly, but I believe it's in at least Morrowind. You guys, if you've played those, correct me if I'm wrong. And then there's the Arcane Archer Pack. Give your hunting a magical advantage with equipment especially designed for archers, like telekinesis arrows, soul stealer arrows, fire and ice arrows, lightning arrows, and a unique power that equips a bound quiver. Creation is obtained through a quest. Okay, if you can use that with a bound bow, I could see it for a battle mage, I guess. Alright, so in apparel we have arcane accessories and the Divine Crusader, which we've already looked at. Arcane accessories are from robes that grant spellcasting bonuses to ancient tomes hiding powerful spells like Paralysis, Rune, and Unbound Frost. This pack will increase any mage's effectiveness. Creations are obtained through quests and appear in containers in the world. Okay. Depending on what kind of bonuses these robes give, I could yay or nay these. Not having played as a mage in Skyrim, My only thought is that the mage clothes that I do run across seem to be really weak. Like, there's a really low level or low cap on the type of enchantments for spellcasters cast on their robes and stuff. So this might actually be a good thing to open that up a little bit, because I know from watching people's playthroughs that mages can be very powerful at the beginning and kind of crappy at end game. So this might help. Alright, we are also going to go to creatures. We've already talked about that. Gameplay, we've talked about that. Weapons, here we go. So we talked about that. Chrysamere. Known as the Paladin's Blade and Sword of the Heroes, this legendary claymore is imbued with powerful magic like fire resistance, spell absorption, and devastating damage. Creation is obtained through a quest. There really aren't any claymores in the base in lore for Skyrim, so and you know, you can make your own base game weapons that you can put your own enchantments on that you can improve, and they're pretty powerful. I wouldn't see a need for this. Alright, how about the Staff of Sheogorath? Symbol of office for the mad god Sheogorath. This grotesque staff has the power to stop opponents in their tracks. Creation is obtained through a quest that includes extra bonus artifacts and the Fork of Horripilation. That's awesome that the fork is in there. So I consider this a non-canon staff, because the Staff of Sheogorath is the Wabajack. That's his staff. So this is kind of not canon, and I wouldn't get it. And then Stendarr's Hammer. Rumored to have been wielded by Stendar, the god of righteous might and merciful forbearance himself, this two-handed hammer will deliver devastation to any foe. Creation obtained through a quest. Now this, okay, Stendarr's Hammer, I could see that. So that is, because here's what I've purchased, the only free thing that's come up so far, at least on the Skyrim one. So I could see having that, and that does it for the Skyrim Creation Club right now. Okay, let's back out of here and go to Fallout. This will just take a second here. And we will look at what has been going on with Fallout 4 mods. And I have to say, there's been more Fallout 4 stuff going on than it anymore, or you know what, it could be a combination of things. There are tons of mods out for the console, so yeah, at least on console. I don't know how PC Creation Club, I don't know if they're just wild and crazy or what. Alright, but you guys haven't seen me come into Fallout 4 before. Oh, you know, this game is fast outpacing all Skyrim for being my favorite game. So, let's go into Creation Club. Yeah. Let's go into here and look and see what's going on right now. And I have grabbed more stuff from here. More stuff has been discounted and put free on the Fallout 4 one. So I actually have a whole bunch of stuff you'll see owned like 3 or 4 times, because if it's put up for no money, I'm going to get it. Just like I said for Skyrim. So here are our featured pieces. The Doom Classic Marine Armor started out at 400 credits and is now 300, and it's been said that the classic green armor of the Space Marine can protect against the very forces of hell itself. The Wasteland definitely qualifies. Creation deposited into your inventory. Completely non-canon. I would never get this unless it was absolutely free, and then I would never use it because it's not canon. And we'll be talking about canon and not canon, and here's some more shots of that in a minute. Alright, the Doom BFG, big fucking gun, and I don't even play Doom, and I know what the BFG is. With its telltale green flash and crackle of burning zone, nothing says kill everything living, dead, or otherwise like the infamous BFG. Creation obtained through quest, new ammo available through the vendors. Like the Doom Armor, not canon at all. Would not get it. I'm a stickler. I'm finding out as I start playing with mods that I really don't want mods that don't or won't fit into the world and the base story. I just don't. So let's go over to the Power Armor paint job. Swamp Camo. 100% off. It was free, so I got it. The unique Power Armor paint job keep you hidden just long enough to destroy anyone or anything, so you have to venture into your neck of the swamp. Creation available via the Armor Workbench. Here's my take on this. It is exactly the same as somebody else that I am a big fan of, and I'm going to give them a shout out right now. Oxhorn. If you have not seen Oxhorn's settlement builds, I suggest you go see him. But he did a thing on the Creation Club, and one of the things he did was he researched the swamp camo, that pattern, and found out that there's no way it could be canon to the Fallout 4 lore because it came out well after the split in the timeline in the 50s that that Fallout lore had from our timeline. So it's not canon. It's not canon. All right. How about 50% off the handmade shotgun? Crafted using pipes, springs, and a healthy dose of psychotic self-reliance, this fully modded shotgun is perfect for a quick and violent solution to just about anything. Deposited in your inventory, appear in the world, and at vendors. Now this, I could see in the world. A handmade shotgun. It'd be like, there's pipe pistols everywhere. Well, it says made out of pipe, so it's a pipe shotgun. And that's probably what they should have named it, was a pipe shotgun. But I could definitely see that one being in the world, so that's cool. All right, let's look at our apparel. So, first thing, Chinese stealth armor. This came from the Battle for Anchorage DLC in Fallout 3, where you do all this simulation stuff. You get the Chinese stealth armor. Sorry, guys, if I just spoiled it. I didn't, there's just going to be spoilers sometimes in these because, we're talking about it. So, worn by both the Crimson Dragoon troops and Black Ghost counterinsurgency squads during the Great War, Chinese stealth armor relies on light modulation technology to render its wearer virtually invisible. Creation obtained through a quest. I could see this being, because it's already part of the lore, Chinese stealth armor. Now, granted, you don't run across it in Fallout 4, but you run across, like, the Yangtze submarine that still has Chinese people on it, so, or Chinese captain on it, so you could very well find this in the Fallout world. Very OP. I wouldn't start a game with this because I would feel that that's cheating. Totally cheating. Like, maybe when I got around level 50, okay, I found the Chinese stealth armor, Alright, next one is the Hellfire Power Armor, which is also lore-friendly, because this came from Fallout 3. I don't know if it was in Fallout 1 or 2. No, it wasn't in 1. I don't know if it was in 2, but I do know that it was in 3. Big, beautiful, and utterly terrifying, the ultra-protective Hellfire Power Armor is the perfect way to bring the fight to the enemy and end it quickly. Obtained through a quest. I can see this being in the Fallout 4 lore. The area that took place in Fallout 4 is not very far from the Capital Wasteland, which is the DC area. Boston and DC, they're very close. So I could see this showing up in Fallout 4. Let's take a look at a couple of pictures. There you go. Alright, next is the Horsepower Armor. This was up for free. I don't know if it's still up for free. As you see, I own it. Yes, I got it. No, I have not. Here, let's read this first. Gallop your way through the wasteland in this stylish, sturdy, and heavily modified handcrafted horsepower armor. Giddy up. Creation obtained through quest. No, I have not done the quest yet. I have not actually gotten the horsepower armor. But I can. And this is completely, I can't say completely non-canon because, it's made out of giddy up buttercups and power armor. Somebody will do that. Obviously, So it is lore friendly. But I also happen to know that this was a way for them to make fun of the worst DLC in the Elder Scrolls line, which I think it was it for Oblivion or was it for Morrowind? It was for Oblivion. Gave your horse power or gave your horse armor, but it didn't do anything. It didn't do anything for your horse. It was just cosmetic, and people were pissed. All right, next, the modular military backpack for 400 credits. Make this backpack yours with over 30 different add-on pieces, patches, and colors, featuring increased carry weight and multiple bonuses for surviving even the harshest wasteland conditions. Creation deposited in your inventory, available at vendors and upgraded at the armor workbench. This I find lore friendly, period. As you see, I haven't bought it. I'm not going to pay money for something that I can get a mod for, a free mod for, and this you can get a free mod for, so I won't be buying it, but this is very lore friendly. And let's see what it looks like on your person. It's what it looks like on your person, and it increases your carry weight. I love that. Okay, Morgan's spacesuit from, what is it, oh my god, is it, oh my god, I can't think of the name of it now. Not Deep Space. Oh my god. Okay, somebody put it where it's from in here because I cannot think of the name. And my daughter plays it and I can't think of it. But from Deep Space to the Glowing Sea, this spacesuit, once worn by TranStar Industries, Morgan U will help turn you from prey to predator. Creation deposited in your inventory. Completely non-canon. This came from a completely unrelated game. It just looks cool. I don't know why you need it, basically. But there you go. There's some pictures. Why can't I think of the name? Oh, God. Anyway, somebody put the name. All right, and then there's a bunch of Pip-Boy paint jobs. There's Chrome. There's Onyx. There's Swamp Camo. They're all 50 credits. Swamp Camo, not lore. Onyx and Chrome, sure, I could see those being in the Fallout lore. Power Armor paint job, Chrome, came up for free, so I got it. With this custom Chrome Power Armor paint job, you'll be as shiny as the fender of a Chrysler's Corvega, with 10 times the stopping power. Creation craftable via the workbench, and I just think it looks pretty sharp, and I could see that being in the Fallout lore, Chrome paint. Also, Onyx, completely black paint. I also own that, and I find that would probably be lore friendly also. And then of course there's a Swamp Camo, which we've already looked at. Weapon wise, we've looked at the Doom BFG, we've looked at the handmade shotgun, but here is the prototype Gauss rifle. Wielded with deadly effect before the Great War, the prototype Gauss rifle uses electromagnetic induction to shoot a projectile at a tremendous speed. It is, in essence, a sniper's best friend. Obtained through request. I could see, as it's obtained through request, hopefully the quest is lore friendly, and I could see finding a prototype Gauss, because, you know, there had to be a prototype before there was just a Gauss rifle that was all good, right? So, yeah, I could see that being that way. Alright, now to World. There is one thing in World, and there has only been one thing in World the entire time the Creation Club has been up. And that is the Modern Furniture Workshop Pack, which, if you have watched any of my settlement builds from my vanilla playthrough of Fallout 4, I didn't play through Fallout 4, I just put my settlement builds up. Please go watch them. I find them, now that I'm using mods to do settlement builds on my own, amazing the things that I was able to do in the game with no mods. So anyway, so the modern Furniture Workshop Pack is like so right up my alley, and I would love to spend the 300 credits to get it, but I'm not going to. I have plenty of other mods that give me extra furniture. I don't need to do that. But give your workshop a contemporary look with over 40 modern furniture and decorative pieces. Creation appears while in workshop mode. So here's just some pictures of what you might see. There's like new lamps, new tables, new beds, new couches, I don't know why they showed couches twice and kind of beds twice, because it says there's more than 40 pieces. I would like to see a little bit more than the same bed and the same couch in two different colors and the same lamp in two different colors, but whatever. So that does it for Fallout 4's Creation Club. Now what we're going to do is I am going to just discuss my thoughts on the Creation Club versus mods. Just the Bethesda.net or Nexus or wherever you get your mods from, depending on what you play on. And my thought on this is it is a neat idea in theory as far as being able to pay the modders, but I think that in general it sucks. The prices are much higher than they should be for things. You get one gun and you're spending $5 to $10 easily to get those. And a lot of modders, the big modders, the ones that are constantly doing bug fixing, making new ones, have Patreons. You can give them money yourself, and people do. I have. So I don't see the need to. I don't see the need to have a creation club where Bethesda pays the modders, because they can already get paid by doing Patreon. And they probably are going to get paid a lot more by just having people who enjoy what they do donate money to them. So I'm not terribly convinced that Creation Club is a good way to go. My other thing is that I'm really disappointed at the non-lore friendly, the non-canon mods. That's great if you want to dress up like somebody from Doom or Dead Space or Mario or Teletubbies, whatever craziness you want to dress up as. But I don't think that Bethesda should be endorsing those mods in the Creation Club. I think that they should be endorsing mods that are lore friendly and fit in with their worlds. I say any more about that. That's what I think that they should be doing. But I don't run Bethesda, and so it's, not my call. So I won't be making it. And, why is there a settler all the way out here? Sorry, I got a little distracted there. The next thing that I would like to address, is there a next thing? I'm trying to think. I'm running through the world, and it's making me kind of forget what I am trying to say. But yeah, I really do not think that they should be endorsing mods that are not canon to the games that they are supposed to be in. Sorry, I'm gonna just help my friends out. Oh yeah, I sided with the Institute on this one. I don't, I'm not proud of myself, but I did. I hadn't done the Institute questline stuff, so I went for that this time. Anyway, otherwise, I think that it's in theory an interesting idea. I just don't think that they're going about it quite right with the lore, quite right with you can get the mods off of Bethesda.net, right? Most of these mods you can get off of Bethesda.net. They're free. If you like the modder, you can pay them yourself. So I just think that this is going to be an idea that is probably going to die a swift death. Because, I don't know how many people are stupid enough to, I shouldn't say stupid enough, who are dumb enough to pay for this when you can get this stuff for free. I don't know who would do that. And, if there's enough of them, it's going to keep going. But kind of like the boxes in the Elder Scrolls Online that you can buy, the crates, the gambling crates is basically what they are. You buy them for real money, and you have a chance of getting something cool, but usually you just get shit. And when they first came out, I literally spent $120 in a week. trying to get something and then realize that this is a money sink. And I could see the Creation Club becoming a money sink like that, which would be really bad for people. Just plain and simple. So anyway, that's my take on the Creation Club. If you guys have any other thoughts on it, comment. Let me know. I know that it's created a lot of anger in the gaming community against Bethesda, and I know Bethesda also had their reasons. Nothing happens in a vacuum. So tell me what you guys think about this whole Creation Club thing, and should they stay lore friendly, or should they just allow, any mods that are cool? I guess that's, pretty much what I want to know. That's what everybody wants to know. So I guess we're done. And you have been watching Mom Plays. You can find me on Twitter at Tonya Treese. And I will catch you next time.
Hey. How you doing, buddy? Hey, boy. You know any tricks?